All right, so number one, does anything factor on the top of the fraction? Nope. So I got to find a VA and an HA, our vertical and our horizontal line that we're going to draw using your color pencil. So you guys remember from Friday, how do we find the VA? It's pretty easy. Take the bottom, set it equal to 0. Then do what? Solve it so x equals 2. So what you guys have to do, y'all have to put a dotted line at 2 on your graph. Everybody see how we got that? We had a lot of y'all out on Friday. All right, next step. How do we find the horizontal line? That was different. We look at the exponents. All right, you got a x1 on the bottom, right? We don't even have an x on the top. When that happens, it's automatically y equals 0, and we draw another dotted line at 0. All right, so that's how you draw your dotted lines. All right, last step. We have to plug in 4 numbers so we can graph our shape. How do we pick the 4 numbers? You guys remember? 2 on the right, 2 on the left. So, look at your vertical line right here. 2 numbers on the right, it's going to be 3 and 4. How about on the left? It's going to be 1 and 0. Doesn't matter the order you write them down. And now you just plug them in your calculator to get your answers. So when I plug in 3, I'm going to plug it in right here. It'll be -4 on top, 3 minus 2 on the bottom. Looks like that. You plug it in your calculator, get me an answer. If you need your calculator, go ahead and get them. You need to grab your color pencil and a straight edge too if you don't have one. Minus 2. All right, first answer I got -4. Yep. All right, so now I'm going to erase that because I need the room. And now I'm going to plug in 4. So I got -4 on top, 4 minus 2 on the bottom. -4 on top, 4 minus 2 on the bottom. What y'all got? I got -2. All right. Now I got to plug in 1. I got -4 on top. I got 1 minus 2 on the bottom. I got +4. Yep. So if I'm guessing right, if I got a -4 and a +4, I'm probably going to have a -2 and a +2. Yes. It seems to work out that way. If you can ever find a pattern, you can follow it on the last one. All right, graph those 4 and you got it. Y'all finish up graphing those 4, you'll be done. So I go over 3 down 4. I go over 4 down 2. Over 1 up 4. Over 0 up 2. So I got a curve there. And I got a curve here. All right, so these will always be curved lines that follow your dotted lines. Make sure you don't cross the dotted line when you draw your curves. All right, and that's how we're going to do half of these problems. We're going to follow the same steps on half of these. Anybody got a question on number 1? All right, let's go to number 3 next. Number 3 looks a lot like number 1. Everybody good? All right, so I go here, here, do not save. All right, so number 3, I got y equals x over x plus 3. We got to find the VA. Whoa. We got to find the VA and the HA. All right, so we're going to do this problem pretty much like we did number one. There's only going to be one difference. All right, so on number one, how do we find the VA? Set the bottom equal to 0, guys. What's going to be the answer when I set this equal to 0?
-3.
-3. So y'all got to go to -3 and put your dotted line. All right, so that was exactly the same as how we did it on number one. All right, so back on number one, guys, how do we find the horizontal? Let's look back. How do I go back? It's not back. All right, Elizabeth, you're going to have to help me. It just completely erased my first slide that I had. Why? All right. Back on number one, before I erased it, we looked at the exponents. We had an x on the bottom. We didn't even have it on the top, so it was y equals 0. How about on this one? This one I got an x1 and an x1. They're equal. And when the exponents are equal, what do? You divide the numbers that are in front of the x's. That's the coefficients. So 1 divided by 1 is 1. So now I got my other dotted line at 1. All right, so last step, we got to plug in our 4 points. No, that ain't gonna work. Let's do it here. So I got my x and my y. This time I got to plug in my 4 points. How do I get them? 2 on the right, 2 on the left. So on the right we got -2 and -1. JP just said it right there. -2 and -1. How about on the left? I got -4 and -5. All right, so I'm going to give y'all more time to plug them in on your calculator this time. Do it by yourself. Quarter back on. All right, so I'm going to plug in 2 right here. I put 3 on top. Parentheses 2 plus 1. Parentheses 2 minus 1. All right, first answer I got is 1. I'm going to stop and let y'all get the other 4. All right, so I got, let me get another color for this. Over 2, up 1, over 3, I got to go up 0.4. Well, if it was 0.5, that would be halfway, so it's just not quite halfway. And that would be my first curve in that section. You're not supposed to hit the dotted line. I mistakenly hit the dotted line on that one. All right, the next one's -2 up 1, -3 up 0.4. There's my dotted line, or there's my curve in that one. All right, now for the middle section. We did this Friday. Middle section, you go to 0, -3. What kind of shape's always in the middle? A parabola. If it's up here, it would be going up. If it's down here, it's going down. You just draw it through that point. All right, so you guys are going to do number 4, number 7 by yourself. Why don't we go ahead and do those before I show you a different kind of problem that's going to mix you up. So why don't we go ahead and do 4 and 7. I'll just walk around and look at them. You guys go ahead and do 4 and 7 by yourself. You can ask for help. You can ask somebody around you for help. That's fine. I'll just walk around and check them.